It is day 7 of our road trip, and we are currently in PAYNES Prairie Preserve State Park in Florida, and we left Jekyll Island the day before yesterday, and we stayed there 3 nights, and it was awesome. It was a great campground, and just a really cool little island.
Jekyll Island was amazing. I think probably the most attractive thing there was Driftwood Beach. It's like this beach with a whole bunch of driftwood tree. Well, a lot of like dead trees, but a lot of trees that are still rooted that look like they've been like ripped up by a hurricane. But they just look. It looks amazing. Like it's like kind of otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also right down from that there's the pier, and we saw some cool birds there. And then also we saw a gigantic cargo ship passed through there with like 5,000 cars on it or something. But we took our bikes from there at the pier and rode it down to Driftwood Beach one day, and that was super fun.
Because the sand was like packed enough that we could ride our bikes on like the beach from the pier to Driftwood Beach, and that was really cool. And along the way we found some really cool shells, and
yeah, we found a whole bunch of they look kind of like conch shells, but they were whelk something whelk.
Yeah, whelk shells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My brother Caleb told us what they were, but I forgot what he said.
Yeah, but they were super cool. And the whole island is set up for biking. There's bike trails all along the island, and it was really safe, and just the trails were really cool because there's these huge big oak trees just covered with Spanish moss, and so
Spanish moss is unreal. I can't believe how much is there.
Yeah.
There's a lot here too at PAYNES Prairie.
Yeah, but it gives a cool vibe to the place, and
we also rode our bikes like everywhere. We went to the historic area. I think that's what it's called, but there's like a bunch of old buildings, and I think we went somewhere we weren't supposed to. I don't really know. But we ran into some people like playing croquet in like a really fancy like castle looking place, and that was cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would definitely camp there again. The campsite was great. They had full hookups, and
they even had Wi-Fi.
They had Wi-Fi, and it worked pretty well. And I don't know.
Pretty well. It worked probably 25% of the time, but that's as good as you can get camping.
Yeah. But yeah, would recommend. You guys should go. It was good in January. It'd probably be pretty great in the summer too. All right. Bye.
Bye. There's a broken horn right there, though.
Still really pretty.
It's got barnacles on it.
Let's see if we can find
I bet we might.
Yeah.
I bet they have. I can guarantee you they have. Oh my gosh, this thing's heavy.
Wow.
Fun. Wow. That's awesome. Really cool. Wow. Where are we going, Lindsay?
To an old building. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are in PAYNES Prairie Preserve State Park. We've been here a couple days and it's been awesome.
It's really amazing here. It's been super warm. It's really jungly outside, as you can see. It's been pretty humid. It rained last night. Yeah.
But it's been great. The wildlife here is, there's free-range bison in the middle of Florida, which is weird, but pretty cool. And then there's wild horses that you can see, and we got to see those yesterday. And then there are a ton of birds.
Yeah, there's so many birds. It's unreal. We saw a whooping crane yesterday, which was a really big deal because I think there's only like one in the whole preserve, and just hundreds of sandhill cranes. They are everywhere. And then we also went on that one trail. What was that called?
Cones Dyke.
Cones Dyke. We walked up in there and we saw so many birds, a bunch of shorebirds that were up in like this marshy bog area. But it's just a huge prairie with like marsh. And we walked up in there. There's so many birds. We saw a pileated woodpecker almost hit Lindsay right in the face. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Lindsay, what'd you just see?
A pileated woodpecker.
We were just bicycling right here. And Lindsay was on that bike, and a woodpecker flew right in front of her face, like a foot in front of her face. Came over here, sat up on that tree right there. But it was like a foot in your face.
Yeah.
It was
awesome.
big. That was the one bird we were really wanting to see.
Yeah. Check.
Like literally a foot from hitting Lindsay in the face.
Yeah.
That was really awesome. And then we saw wood storks in like this swampy area. That was cool.
And they have a really cool visitor center. Because where the campground is, it's very wooded. But then you go to the visitor center and then it opens up to the prairie and you can see super far away. And that's where all the birds are pretty much located in that prairie, as well as the bison and horses. So
yeah,
it's really cool.
That visitor center is like one of the coolest I've ever seen. Like it is really awesome. And the view there is just amazing.
Yeah. But we are headed out this morning, and we're headed further south in Florida to meet up with some friends. And they're located a little bit north of Orlando, so we'll spend the night there and then keep going down.
We're going to the Keys!
To the Keys, yeah.
To go scuba diving.
Yep, so we're excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go scuba diving, so we'll do that really soon.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
Bye.